Hey guys, it's Keys. I am coming on today to film a video of what I will be using for One Book July this year. This is my second year participating, and this year I decided to use my Hobonichi weeks. What I will do is I will link videos below from the wonderful ladies that created One Book July, Miss Carrie Harling, Miss Vicky Bee, and RhomanysRealm, and you guys can take a look at that if you are unfamiliar with One Book July, but I'm pretty sure you are. I'm not going to do like an in-depth flip through of my Hobonichi or anything like that today. I just want to talk about briefly why I chose to use this for One Book July and what I will be doing as far as challenging myself this month. So again, I chose the Hobonichi. Now I've been using it since March this year. This is the spring start. I had already had writer Carol's book, The Bullet Journal Method, so I've read through it. As you can see, I've tabbed some things off. I have bullet journaled in the past, and I thought, well, I've kind of been, I wouldn't say in a rut or anything like that, but you know, we get to the point where either we get bored with our systems or the way we plan, or we want to try something different. We see other people's setups and we're like, oh my gosh, that would be so awesome to try, or that may work for me. We see the new planners, we see the new pens, we see all of that, and we get to a point where we want it all. And for me, having it all, because I've had a lot of planners and stationery before, it just stresses me out. It gives me anxiety, I get overwhelmed. I'm a very simple, minimal person to begin with. I've always been that way. So having a lot of anything stresses me out. So I thought, okay, let's do this again. I've done it before. I went back to the basics, but this time I'm gonna really get back to the basics of just planning, appointments, events, writing down my tasks and to-dos in a very, very simple way, which means I will only be using the Hobonichi. I will only be using my TWSBI, which I always keep black ink in. I use this every day anyway, so that actually won't be a challenge. And I will be using my favorite outliner, which is the gray one, and you guys all know what they look like. It has the double end, so you have one side, oh, I bumped the tripod, and you have the other side. So this is what I will be using. I won't be using any stickers. I do have a color code system, but I won't be using that either. I do have stencils, and I'm kind of on the fence about whether I should use my stencils. Oh, I love this little guy. This guys is like the best stencil ever. If you do not have it, you should get it and try it. Maybe I'll do a video on it one day, I'm not sure. But so I use this, and I also use these two stencils. Oh, I have a small Philo Effects ruler back here too in case I need it. But I also use this stencil and this one, and they work great as well. I mean, the three of these together are very functional for me, but I'm not sure if I'm even gonna use that. I'm gonna scale back on everything, and I think I will just, like I said, use my fountain pen and my highlighter. So before I decided that I was really going to participate this year in One Book July, I did already set up my monthly view, and it does have some color because, like I said, I have a color coding system, and I'm used to color coding, not that much, but just to distinguish, you know, between certain events and holidays. So the week actually looks like this for tomorrow, the week starting tomorrow. And I'm not going to be using stickers either going forward, But again, I did this ahead of time. Even though it's all black and white, it's still pretty minimal, but I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to challenge myself to just go back to the basics, to use the core methods here as far as how to plan and, rapid logging and, distinguishing your tasks, getting things done. So going forward on the weeks coming up, I won't do any of that. I will just keep everything simple. I will write down what I need, and that will be it. So before I decided that this is what I was going to use, I also thought about using, okay, sorry about that. I, being the clumsy person that I am, knocked over the tripod. So like I was saying, before I decided on the Hobonichi weeks, I thought about using my Hobonichi original avec. And as you can see, it is the July through December, so it would actually be perfect to start using for One Book July. So I kind of went back and forth about whether I wanted to use it or not. So I'd already set it up to be for my affirmations and my quotes. I'm currently studying Mandarin Chinese. It's going to have scriptures in here. Gratitude I'm not sure about because I already do my journaling and my gratitude here in my Stology. And look at this cute sticker that I got from Jet Pens. I love Jet Pens, by the way. But anyway, this actually would be perfect to try because I've never planned in this size before. I've never had this size Hobonichi before. Actually, this year was the first year that I used any Hobonichi product. So now I have the A5, the cousin, which I absolutely do not like. I will never buy that size again. I thought it would work for me, but it doesn't. So I'm currently using it for homeschooling for my 4-year-old. But even using it for that, it's just way too big for me. I am used to the smaller sizes. I just feel more comfortable in the smaller sizes, but this would be perfect for it. I mean, if you wanted to focus on the bullet journaling aspect and incorporate that into your One Book July challenge, you could use this for your future log. Well, people use this for future logs anyway, regardless if they're bullet journaling or not. As you can see here, like I said, I use it for Mandarin Chinese. So every day I write down the word of the day and I study that. So I use the monthly view for that. I did not write down yesterday and I have to write down today, which I will do when I'm done with this video. But I could very well, starting in July, use this and see how it works if I wanted to plan and bullet journal. And it's enough space for me because I don't have a super busy life or anything like that anymore, not the way that I used to. So I could probably use it, but I did decide on my Hobonichi, which I do love, by the way. Oh, and I'm also using it without a cover. So I know that is unusual for a lot of us. We love to have covers for our notebooks and our planners, but I'm using it without a cover. I'm using it without any stickers. Well, I'm not big on stickers anyway. I use diary stickers sometimes and a few functional stickers here and there, but I don't really do any decorating. Definitely not a decorator. But I'm definitely challenging myself to just go back to the basics of what I need to see, what I need to do. Nothing's going to be fancy. It's just going to be written in black ink, and that's it. Now, speaking of covers, this is a cover that I got from AliExpress, just in case you were wondering. Little $28 cover. It does the job though. I mean, right now I don't see me purchasing like a Julio or anything like that. So for now, this will do. I just use it for journaling anyway, like I said. But that's it, guys. There wasn't too much to this video. I just wanted to let you guys know what I will be using if you were curious. If you want to see a flip through of my Hobonichi, I do have a quick one in my stories on Instagram, but if you want to see anything more detailed, and if you want to know how I use it, how it works for me, then just let me know and I will try and get that filmed for you guys. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. It's a beautiful day today. And why don't you guys tell me if you are participating in One Book July this year? If you are, is it your first year? Have you done it before? Do you enjoy it? Even if you're not going to participate, you can comment about that too, why you're not going to participate. I'd love to hear from you guys. So thank you guys for taking the time out to watch this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to my channel. And thank you to everyone who is subscribed, and to my new subscribers. I say this all the time. I'm going to try and focus, but this time I'm serious. I'm going to try and focus on this channel because I want to do some fun things. I want to do giveaways, which I've never done before. I want to do my first giveaway soon, and just try to create content that you guys would like to see. So that is it, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.